Oh, poor Jaeger. He has to relive the last second of his life whenever we join into the game, apparently. Hello, everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Abiotic Factor. In the last episode, we started playing the game. We covered quite a bit of topics about what type of game it is, and our character in particular, when we created him. And we joined into the game. We've seen the beginning portion of this game, the effectively tutorial. We managed to successfully navigate through it, and then we did the introduction. We were done with that. We're now in the game proper, and it's from now on no holds barred, I suppose. It's currently 2:10 p.m. It's been a few hours in game because I have failed to record this beginning portion. I keep rambling on a little bit about things that don't really matter, so I've gathered a handful of resources just as a heads up, and this is my 5th attempt at recording the beginning of this video. Time is not paused when we play this game, and there's no reloading this game to undo something that I have done, for example, so hopefully my recording comes out well here. On that note, we're going to go ahead and explore the lobby that we are in, and try to gather any resources we can that are out here. Every time that we fail to break something down, or succeed, we're going to be gaining construction experience points. I am mostly interested in, hopefully, failing to break down things, as we don't have a good way of actually we can smash things to bits that we successfully package, but I'd much rather fail over and over again and just get the resources that I'm looking for. Science team. I'm assuming who these people are. Security door is blocking us from accessing manufacturing. Robot charging pod. The security bot is hibernating. They usually only come out at night. We will discover that they are not too friendly, those bots, when they go out walking around at night, so we will not want to be out in the main lobby. This looks like and feels like, and is indeed, a main hub of the game. We can see several tram stations here. The trams are effectively shortcuts, similar to how they would be in, say, like a Dark Souls game, where like they were in on Epic. They allow you to travel back to places that you have found the tram in. But until you actually get to the tram, figure out a way to activate it if it requires activation, and send it back here, we can't take them to get further afield. Like there's anything too hostile out here. I want to break down every single thing we can out in the lobby, so that this way we can hopefully get some more resources. Yep, we want all these wood planks and plastics. So, as you noticed, perhaps, if you did watch the introduction part of the last video, right there at the end of the normal vid, there was some audio-visual tearing that occurred there. I don't have a good way of fixing that, unfortunately. I couldn't figure out how to fix it in post after spending about an hour and a half trying various things. So, this means that, viewer, we will have to do these episodes all in one go. No breaks. Or if we have to break, I better find some place to kind of chill at, so that this way we're not attacked and killed, because there is no pausing in this game. Not for me, because we're playing once again on a dedicated server. No pausing allowed in it. Alright, so we picked up another toolbox. We picked up some extra screwdrivers. We really only need one of those. And we picked up a bunch of other supplies. Let's go ahead and make a few more of these chests. This way we can have things organized a bit better. You can stack chests on top of each other. Things generally can be stacked on top of each other up to 3 things, I think. We could put a third one of these storage crates on top of another one, for example, but I don't think we would be allowed a 4th. Currently, this is where I'm Tending. Good enough. Be keeping all the materials that we are finding out there in the world. Can name this, I guess, crafting mats. Materials. We'll put all the basic stuff in here. And then this one, we'll name this office supplies. We have some more glue. Only 2 things of glue? Do we only have 2 things of glue? I think, Tim, you haven't, I don't think you have yet emptied out, these containers. Okay, so we're going to show you some other tricks, I suppose, or things I like doing. You can open up a container and hit F, and you'll grab everything that was inside that container and put it in your inventory. If you're looking at a storage or some sort of container, you can automatically put everything in your inventory that matches the thing in the container by pressing Q. So for example, if we put this metal pipe in here, then I push Q, those metal pipes will immediately be put into this container as well, allowing you to very quickly just add things from your inventory to containers, and F to take everything out and put it back in your own inventory again. Currently, we'll put a few more odds and ends here that I generally would not put in office supplies. 5 o'clock, we have a little bit of time left. We are getting hungry. Let's see if we can find something out here and kill and cook and eat it. There's nothing else in the lobby from what we saw. Oh, which then maybe perhaps we should go exploring a little bit. We are hungry, but we can live off of vending machine food for this evening. The gym and pool may have supplies in a, locker room. The data farm will have computer supplies. We're going to want to visit all this stuff, visit all such things. We unlocked information about the office sector. This place has seen better days. I got the feeling from the introduction that not much time has actually elapsed from when the situation began becoming abnormal to now, but it looks like some sort of battle happened here. Maybe that was just like an earthquake that we didn't experience that shattered that wall. A karate helmet. Offers us some cold resistance and gives us a little bit of armor for our head. Makes getting punched in the head suck slightly less. Take some more wood. Nothing else in that crate. Remember that boxes like this drop random. We're always going to get wooden planks from this, and then it may drop a handful of other things from a certain loot table. Want all the wood we can get. We are still a vampire. We cast no reflection. Hey! Another water cooler. We probably don't need another one of those on us. Remember what I said about thirst? It won't be a problem past, like, the second or third day. We're already almost good for about a week, maybe even longer than that, with these 2 water coolers alone. Ooh, a basic backpack. I'll take one of those. Backpacks offer you extra inventory spots. They also reduce the weight that the items in your inventory are contributing to your weight allowance. What we're going to do here is just open up the lockers really quick and hit then F to take everything. Oil. A can of petroleum-based oil used for repair and crafting. Rubber band ball. A ball of rubber bands. Someone spent a lot of time making this. They did. Oh, another basic backpack. I guess we'll take another one. You can only wear 1 pack. You can't carry an extra pack with you. Some oil just lying on the ground there. Another backpack. Quite a few of them. You only need 1 of those. Or rather, once again, you can only carry or wear one backpack and benefit from one of them. But we can break them down later on for parts. And they're all... Hey! We leveled up our construction again. More importantly, they are contributing to my weight. We picked up some pens. We can make a throwing dart and a medium sign with that. We've just entered into being slightly overweight. Our movement has been reduced a bit. Our jump height, I think, is a little lower as well, but we are earning strength experience points, which is what we really want that. Some anethol, some chemicals. Nice little bathroom by the gym. Always will grab iodine tablets. Iodine tablets that can reduce radiation someone receives, as well as reduce radiation they currently have. It will reduce your radiation, or used to reduce your radiation, by 10 points. It doesn't mean a whole lot to us at the moment, because we can't tell how much radiation we have. And then it will reduce any incoming radiation by 50%, giving you basically some resistance. I can hear a monster, but I don't see anything for us to kill and carve up. Is there anything in here? We're overburdened, so we want to be somewhat careful. Ah! Dinner! Dinner! Some good eatins. Can only pick up one of those things. Do we care about any of this? We don't care about a cafeteria tray. Food is more important at the moment. Alright, let's go ahead and bring this stuff back with us. It's nearing nighttime as well. The lights will go off, power will be... all the power will be disconnected. And generally for like the first day or two, it is likely safest for us to be near the base, not doing a whole lot, than out there trying to navigate the hallways with a flashlight, being pelted by all the monsters that are out there.
This sector will be powered down momentarily. If you have not already evacuated the facility, consider this your top priority. Have a wonderful and productive evening.
Okay, we'll let that be cooking. Let's go ahead and, while we're here, clean up a few things. As I mentioned, I've been playing the game for just a tiny bit, trying to record this first video a few times, and was making mistakes. So there will be a few things here that we did not have earlier. I have a few trash cans here now that before we did not possess. Our band balls probably office supplies, so our pens. At the moment, the oil and ethanol will go in here. And more duct tape. Healing syringes. Let's read about that really quick. Directly restores lost health over a period of time. This can also revive downed allies, but is not necessary. Does not stop bleeding or cure any other ailments. This is also a heal over time. Not something that heals you instantly. Let's look around. Anything else? Hold on, this is going to annoy me. That needs to be flush against that planter. Better. I hear more creatures out and about. It looks like we should probably break down these cafeteria benches. Tables? Tables, Tim. But I don't want this food to go bad. Is there anything else in here we forgot to take? Oh, hey. More first aid. A splint! Splints are used to brace broken bones. At the moment, you can only break your legs, or you can fracture them and... or break them. and it will reduce your speed until, once again, until it gets healed. Alright, viewer, let's show you some tricks, perhaps. So, I want to... It's nighttime. Can't do a whole lot at nighttime, so we're going to try breaking down some cafeteria tables. Hopefully we can get at least 2 successfully packaged, so that we can improve our strength. There we go. Oh, we need a third. Or do we? If I put these in my inventory... There we go. We can now gain some strength points. And we can work on our sneaking as well. And yes, I know. We'll be back for it tomorrow. Back for it tomorrow. We're not gonna do it tonight. Tonight's showing something different. See this thing here?
I'm a little exothermic.
Oh, and our character is now warning us that we are getting cold. We are resistant to this cold, however, based on the thermometer I'm seeing over there on the left-hand lower portion of the screen. So, as long as we're moving, we will gain strength points for being overburdened. And as long as we're near this creature, this carbuncle, we will earn stealth experience points as long as it doesn't know we're here. It will only know we're here if we are standing and are within a certain range of it, at which point it will lash out at us to grab us. So we can use this little creature, just walk around and gain some strength and sneaking experience points. This is I think a decent way to earn the first 2 points of sneaking, and possibly several, like 3 points of strength. You earn strength much faster than sneaking experience points. You earn more sneaking experience points. I think I covered this in the last episode. If you are moving and undetected behind another creature that is moving, when the stealth experience points would be granted to you. For example, if you are behind a pest that's hopping around, and you will earn like 17 experience points or so. But if the pest stops moving during its patrol, and that's when the game decides to give you the stealth experience points, you would earn only 2 or 3 points. This creature is by far the easiest thing to get is a little bit of sneaking from. But keep in mind, you need quite a bit of experience points, as you can see, as you begin to level up. The first initial one is like 100, 200, 300, 400, or something like that. I think it's like 1, 2, 4, and it goes up and up and up, requiring more and more and more experience points. It's one of the reasons why, once again, those starting skills that you get from your jobs, it's not too important. Like what you select. For the most part, the starting skills are very easy to acquire. The only ones that I think are really annoying are Constitution, healing items, sneaking, and throwing were the really bad ones. Accuracy, you could probably also, you might not mind starting with a few points and starting accuracy, just to make a few early shots with a crossbow or a pistol, well, hit, which will help you improve your accuracy more. You get no accuracy for missing things, you gotta hit things. We'll talk more about accuracy in probably the next video, maybe this one, assuming we are able to make a crossbow. Anyway, we're going to keep doing this until it is daytime, which it almost is. Time passes, as I think I mentioned, twice as quickly at night as it does during the day. Or maybe even faster than that. It's a bit like the Darkwood survival horror game. And nighttime passes by much faster than daytime. Now we could earn experience points faster for strength if our strength was pink, not red. It was just beyond that other threshold there, but not reaching the very end. And now we're just a little bit mean. We're gonna kill this carbuncle. Because I want something it has. A raw carbuncle. This will let us make 2 items. A carbuncle crown and a vacuum. The vacuum is what we want, assuming we can make it. Let's see if we can. It is a radioactive piece of, well, organ from the creature. So we are going to gain radiation until we go ahead and do something about it. First off, we guess we don't need these. Alright, let's look. So, how do we make a vacuum? And why am I going to make one of these? You will see soon. Pretty sure this is what it takes. Yep. A pressure gauge, energy brick, metal pipe, and the carbuncle.
Attention. This sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
That assistance will never arrive. If we just stay here, we'll starve to death in the lobby. Oh, when it comes to blueprints, you can very quickly go back and forth between the thing you want and components therein by clicking on an object. Like this little symbol here means that, hey, you can craft this and have to craft this item. Or not have to, but you can craft this thing if you don't have any of it. And then I can hit previous recipe to go right back to the vacuum cleaner. I did forget to bring some metal pipes. There we go. The vacuum's made. Super powerful makeshift vacuum. Good for sucking up items and maybe even small critters. The quote, this thing sucks. Okay. So, this item requires energy to use, and is currently completely out of it, as you can see by the empty black bar beneath it. We'll explain charges now. Blue is how much it currently is charged. The blinking yellow means I am working on charging this spot. The red is the spot is currently charging. I think the blinking yellow means that it is currently still charging. There we go. These used to not make any sounds when they were done charging, and many people would apparently forget the items they had on a charger. They then changed the charger sound, and people hated it, and so now it makes this sound occasionally. It used to be, I think, a constant beeping sound. Alright, well, we're still hungry, we're kind of tired, we might have to use the bathroom, and we're a little thirsty. Let's go ahead and solve some of this stuff. We'll play the sleeping minigame to start. We can go ahead and get food from a vending machine, by the way. Food is $1 to purchase, and as are sodas. The food gives you different amounts, and some of it, like salts, I think will increase your thirst. It is, after all, potato chips. We'll go ahead and take some jowlers. I'll grab skip. What do they say on them? Jowlers, something relatively close to gumdrops. Sugar is a major food group, right? Well, I guess these are made with actual sugar then, not, what is it, corn syrup. And a skip. What does this say? Well-preserved sugar cookie in a plastic bag. At least it can't go bad. Ah, Twinkies. I haven't had a sugar cookie. Or like a... I think they're called Ho-Hos? I haven't had one of those in a long time. My goodness. Alright, well, our hunger's dealt with. Let's go ahead and use the restroom. And then we can go ahead and, I guess, go back to the gym and clear the rest of that spot out. You hear some pests hopping around. Those are in the ladies' restroom. There's a few of them in there. It's good to know that they're there. That gives us something we can cook later on, I suppose. Right now, though, back to the gym. Well, I think we'll try to do 3 days in each video. That'll be like an hour and a half or so. I think each day in the game is about 30 minutes long. Elevators are out. That one isn't, especially. The pool. Pool water is not safe to drink. Warning. No lifeguard on duty. Swim at your own risk. Persons with bandages, open lesions, infectious diseases, or temporal instabilities are prohibited from using the pool. If you're dirty, you can jump into the pool to immediately get yourself clean. You do have an oxygen meter down here, so don't stay underwater for too long. Might move the base to the pool area. I have yet to figure out where we're actually going to keep our main base. Want all these parts. Oh, we just interacted with our first large filing cabinet, and we have thought of an idea how to make a makeshift chest plate. Can we break this down successfully? We can! That was lucky. So we can use this to make some arguably better armor. It won't have any cold resistance, but it will give us actually better physical armor. And now we can show you the importance of building a vacuum cleaner. Vacuum cleaner sucks up all these loose items very quickly, so we don't have to walk over them and hit E to pick them all up. It doesn't really save you that much time, but it does save you time for breaking down this sort of thing. You can use the vacuum cleaner to pull apart other small objects, and even some larger ones, like this monitor and this computer tower. There's no durability on the vacuum cleaner, it only requires energy. So you also save yourself the time of getting, carrying, or repairing any of your other weaponry that you would normally be using to break down this stuff. Our inventory is full. Alright, well then I guess we're heading back downstairs then. We should make something to solve our inventory problems, I think. Let's go ahead and do that. And yes, viewer, I'm doing all this slow and on purpose. I could have done most of what I wanted to do before we headed out here. We could have gotten the vacuum cleaner, could have done another thing I'm about to do. But I like doing things in a way that makes sense thematically. Alright, so first off, store all this into containers. We have 2 pieces of plastic. That's good enough for me. That means we can make another storage crate. Oh, it just occurs to me, I probably want that plastic for something else. I won't be able to solve our inventory issues now that I just used it for this. Probably. But I want at least 4 containers. This one we're going to call Chems and Creature Bits. And then we can put such into it. Okay. Office supplies, keyboards, I guess we're going to qualify them as office supplies this time around. We have a single coil. I can go there. Normal glass. Staplers, office supplies, and we have duct tape. We also have a single desk leg. Alright. Now, can we make a platform cart? I don't think we can. I think it needs 3 pieces of plastic, and I just used plastic to make that crate. 4 plastic. Okay, so we will want some more plastic. Can we make that 1 suit of armor, though? It needs any type of filing cabinet. It says small filing cabinet. Hopefully it doesn't require specifically a small one. Any packaged filing cabinet. 8 pieces of cloth, 8 pieces of duct tape. Generally, I'm good enough not to get hit by the starting creatures. We'll go ahead and make this, though. This is part of a set. We'll explain... well, do I have to explain sets? It works pretty much exactly like what you would expect. Like the sets in, like, the Diablo series, for example. With the more pieces of it that you have, you begin benefiting from passive upgrades, or maybe an active, that they provide to you. In this case, we gain more carry capacity as we equip more of the Employee of the Week set is what this is. Makeshift chest plate. A hastily constructed piece of body armor. Better than nothing. Probably. It probably is. Getting a little thirsty. We have enough time. We'll probably just continue our adventure in the gym. And by time, I mean we don't have to worry about actually trying to find more water. We have plenty of water actually down near our base, so. Alright, we cleared out all of the vents. Oh, this wasn't here before. A karate helmet. Sometimes the game will spawn things in that weren't there originally when you leave and join a zone. I don't know why it does this. I wish I could explain it better, but I don't know how to. Just, sometimes when you walk into an area, if the game could have put an item on a thing and didn't, or maybe it did, that thing might respawn again. It's not supposed to spawn in so much that I don't have, like, small resources enabled to respawn, but it still does it. A refrigerator. We need one of these, but this weighs a ton, so we'll leave it here at the moment. Probably use another knife. There's another one right there. We'll leave that one there at the moment. Inventory space is currently a premium for us. We will take salt. Plastic. That's what we really need. Lots of plastic. More plastic. We need 2 more. Ooh, some money. Wads of money. $5 each. Nice. That'll keep us going if we don't actually hunt down anything else to eat for another day or so. Can you break down these? Only metal scraps. I'll still take them. A floor lamp. You can learn how to make a spear with one of these. Let's grab this and bring it back with us. We'll be using our knife for a little bit, though. I don't think we need a spear right away. Some magazines for makeshift leg wraps. Can we successfully break down a couch? We can. Okay. That's our bed problem now solved. The vacuum cleaner, as we saw, can break down some things, and one of those things includes crates or boxes like this. Very quickly can you take them apart. Much better than breaking them down with a weapon. Or faster. Arguably better. Can we get a table? Not that one. How about this one? Yes! You don't really need a table, but I would like one. We're a little overburdened, but we don't have to worry about it too much at this moment. I can hear a peccary, there it is, walking around. We definitely also don't want to fight the peccary near the carbuncle. Let's go, monster. Nice big hit there, Tim. As long as you have nets, peccaries are no problem. Plastic. We're here for plastic. We get any from the printers? We can. That's enough that we can make a platform cart. We have enough inventory space. We can probably carry most of that back with us and cook it. We can craft a bed, cook some of this food up, make a platform cart, and show you how useful those are. They are effectively a moving chest that has more space than generally your starting inventory will allow you to have. By that I mean it's about the same amount of space as this. Maybe a little more. And so we want one of those so we can more efficiently clear out zones of their resources. Alright, cooking first, Tim. Get the radioactive stuff out of your inventory. Items that you leave not inside storage containers have a chance to vanish on you, by the way. This is more true playing on a dedicated server than on a local one. Okay. Can we make the... Let's just store all the stuff. Store all the stuff and then take out what you need. Okay, so we didn't have any plastic. We have some duct tape. Magazines go there. We have a table again. Broke this one by accident. This is arguably a waste of time. But I like having a table in my bases just to put stuff on later. Once again, you don't want to just drop things on the table. You need to make something for the table to make sure that it's done. For things you put onto it remain there. You'll see what I mean later. I'm not doing a good job explaining some of this stuff. I apologize. Alright, let's go ahead and make a bed is what we want next, or what I want next. Let's see. How do we make a bed? We need a long sofa, some more wood, and some cloth scraps. We need 6 wood. I guess we'll just take all of this with us, rather than just split it. There we go. Now, I don't care if we break this down or not. And we did do it successfully. Okay, we can put you here. We can put this sofa in the kitchen cabinet. We will want that one. We will want that one later. There we go. That will allow us to more rapidly complete the sleep game. You don't spend as much time doing it. We should put this stuff away. Have a desk leg I don't want. We have another karate helmet we don't need. And I don't need this knife on me. Suppose we can show you this. You can use duct tape, by the way, to repair items that you possess. Our knife is somewhat damaged. If I right-click on the knife, I can then select Repair with Duct Tape. There you go. We repaired its durability a little bit. If you don't know about the secret that we're going to go and get, then this evening, that's a decent way to keep your more important pieces of gear repaired. How hungry are we? We are more thirsty than hungry. We are still hungry. Delicious. We still have plenty of time. Oh, still plenty of time. We should make that platform cart I alluded to. So, we need 4 pieces of plastic. We need 4 pieces of wood. We need a single oil. You have 5 oil. That's amazing. And we also then need... Oh, we don't need any of the wood. But we do need 4 metal. And 3 pipes? Yep, that's it. Okay. You can stay in your inventory at the moment. We will move a little bit easier and perhaps faster without deploying it. But then, we'll head on up to the data farm. There's another thing I could have made to help us out move a little faster. Oh, what happened to her? Hello.
I thought I was there, but I'm still here, am I? I'm here, but she's there? I have seen death. Here. I locked it in with everyone else. Am I there too? We can't go this way. You don't want to.
Alice Hong came out of the security sector and locked the blast door behind her. Something in there scared the living daylights out of her. There's no way through from this side. Perhaps that's for the best.
There must be another way out. Manufacturing? I can't remember. I'll follow you soon. Through manufacturing. When I'm back. When I've returned from where I am.
That's amazing. I love the I know what she's talking about. It makes no sense to you probably, viewer, but it makes a lot of sense to me, because I myself was confused the first time I became familiar with what she's talking about. We will see it much later on. Anyway, we deploy the platform cart out of our inventory. I hear another peccary somewhere. And we can use this cart to carry all this stuff. Just like that. And so, wow. We'll be using it to carry all this heavy stuff back with us. In fact, everything in this location will be broken down and taken and put to better use than standing here. Of course, we use our vacuum to break down the computer bits. Take a free office desk. I suppose we can keep this one on us? Oh, okay, well, we've already filled the platform cart with stuff, but we can still stack stackable things into the cart. So we will stop breaking down items at the moment and just take. Oops, sounds like a peccary has seen us or something else it's angry about. Where were you? Over here? Another peccary. That's some good eatins. First, though, and more importantly, we want all this computer stuff. It sounds like it's attacking something. What are you attacking? Where even is it? I hear you. You can also, by the way, suck up pests. You can then shoot them at creatures like that to do some damage. It will absolutely 100% kill the pest when you launch it in such a way. You missed, but I also missed. I missed twice. Nice. We'll leave the body there at the moment. We want to clear out more inventory before we grab more. Ooh. Before we grab more radiation by carrying around creature bits. Stick all this onto the cart. See? You can do things very, very quickly if you know what the hotkeys are. And building the correct things also helps you clear out spots much faster than just beating on things with your weapon. Make the vacuum. It's so efficient. I knew you were there, little monster. These in this time check. We should probably consider heading back soon. So we'll break down all of this stuff. We'll take these office plants with us. I guess we'll break down these desks. I didn't want to successfully break it down. I didn't want to successfully break it down. Okay, well we did. Alright, let's go ahead and head on downstairs. So, once the platform cart is completely filled, you can package it, but all this stuff will remain here in a loot spill bag, I'm pretty sure. So, instead, now we have to steer the platform cart. What happened? Oh, my hands are in gloves, right. Oh, we also want to get some of the bits from the creatures that we just killed, don't we? Let's go ahead and... Where was that one pest we just killed? Here it is. Take your creature bits. This lets me show you something else about platform carts. Hey, we learned how to make a peccary helmet from the head. Nice. Okay, notice that we're picking up radiation at the moment. Watch what happens when we interact with the platform cart. The radiation stops. When you're in a vehicle, to my knowledge, you are not impacted by the radiation you are carrying, I think, on yourself or in the vehicle. At least that seems to be the case. So, but you also, by the way, if you're overburdened, you will not benefit from being overburdened if you're in a vehicle. Yes, the platform cart counts as a vehicle. So even if we had, let's say, pink strength on us, our speed would be the speed of the platform cart, and we would not gain any strength experience points as we move around. So you can move platform carts downstairs very easily. Going up them can be difficult or will not work, depending upon the stairs. Really quick, now we're getting radiation. I want to charge this. Very important we do that. Alright, let's go ahead and start cooking some more food. Tower of meat, that is acceptable. Alright, let's place down a few of these lights so we have some light at night in these areas. I guess we'll put this one... Put you up here? You have to be up here to do it. Picked up a single floor lamp? Oh, I put it someplace already. Okay. Let's go ahead and just put you there. Hit F to grab all these things. We can stick, I guess, this cabinet.
This sector will be powered down momentarily. If you have not already evacuated the facility, consider this your top priority. Have a wonderful and productive evening.
Actually, I don't want to hear. Ooh, food's done. Hear the sizzling. The leg gives us more hunger fill than the other bits do, so we should have cooked that first. This is a fair spot for our filing cabinets. Yes! Construction 4. Not bad, Tim. We're a long way off from 15. But at least it's something. And we have a single office desk. I think we'll hide this gentleman. Also provides us a barrier from entry in case something decides to wander down here and attack us. Nothing will, not normally. But thematically, I like the idea of that. Plus we get to hide Jaeger's corpse. I guess the salts can go over here? Oh, we can probably stick this hideous looking sofa out here at the moment. just to give us some construction experience points. Food is still cooking. Go ahead and put this filing cabinet next to the other one. Alright, viewer. Our food is done. Let's go out there and get the... really quickly.
What'd you bring today?
I brought myself, whatever you are. Let's get back to our base. There we go. Nice and safe
Working
again.
hard or hardly working?
Yes. There is a perfectly normal person out here, I see. We're also getting tired, but we should be okay at the moment. Hello, co-worker. Do you remember the giant spinning fan we saw a long time ago now? Which is to say about an hour and a half ago when we first started the game? The power's out, viewer. That means the fan has stopped moving. Or likely has stopped moving. And it has. You can walk right through it. I can hear a pest bouncing around out here. Oh, we also have a carbuncle. Let's kill this carbuncle first.
All vacant perforations will be reset in 3, 2, 1. Reset.
Ah.
We're getting sleepy. Okay. Well, with this door now unlocked, we're not in that much of a rush, I suppose. We can carve up this pest. Ah, just raw pest. I guess we'll take it. Raw pest is not the best. We'll stick it in here. I would prefer not to eat the pest faces any longer. They don't give us very much food fill at all. It's more, and they give us quite a bit of radiation. Well, not quite a bit, but as much radiation as other pieces of food. Still, we can improve our cooking with it, I suppose. Even if I don't eat the food afterwards. Not bad. We'll have to pee soon. Let's hang around here until it's closer to daylight. Oh, we picked up some bullets, as you can see as well. Should put those somewhere. Oh, right. This was the stuff I successfully packaged earlier. Okay, let's leave it there then. Food should be done soon. Oh, we have that peccary helmet. Maybe we should make an actual helmet. We have the peccary skull. Maybe we can make that helmet out of it. Is it glue, do you think, or duct tape? Probably glue. Okay. We can use this.
Working hard or hardly working?
We have plenty of paper scrap. And we need glue. Same durability, plus 1 cold resistance is the same, but 1 more armor compared to the karate helmet. And we didn't see that crawling guy during the day. And we won't hear or see him now either. Interesting that he only shows up at night. A perfectly normal person. Alright, well, we did open up the this door. Let's see what we have on the other side of it still. Carbuncle bits. You can cook them like you can those other, well, pest bits or peccary pieces. But they offer you...
This sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
the least amount of hunger-filled of all the creature parts, from what I can tell. So we're not interested in... Or I'm not going to be cooking them. But I am going to clear out this storage. There's something in here in particular that we absolutely want this early game. Some duct tape and more glue. Another printer. And it's this thing. An anvil. There's a plastic bucket here too. That's kind of useful. Anvil. A heavy object useful for acting as a giant paperweight. Might also be helpful in repairing stuff too, with the right additions. It's quite heavy. Nothing special about the plastic bucket. Giga glue, a common adhesive used to bind things together. Binders contain papers and sometimes plastic. Take a tomato seed. That will be for growing things, which we will learn about agriculture later. I see you, hidden electrical socket. You don't really need to worry about you, I suppose. Or use you. Take a pipe. Can we break down one of these? Can. I do not need a second flashlight at this moment, and we don't need another screwdriver. Actually, we will want a second screwdriver for reasons you will see very soon. But want's the wrong term. Why not take it? We have the inventory space. That's probably how I should feel about it. Strength 4, not bad. We probably should use the restroom while we're in the area. Yep, know how exciting it is to watch people poop. It's not very exciting. Oh, if you miss one of the targets, nothing bad happens to you. I suppose we'll mention now that you can let your poop meter decrease entirely, and your character will crap their pants. You will gain something called Stinky, which makes creatures more attracted to you. They will notice you far more often, and from great distances away, if you are stinky, I believe. I have never allowed myself to crap my pants in this game, but I have watched other people do so. It is also a way to get poop in the game. Similar to a game like Don't Starve, you kind of need to get some of that stuff. This is going to annoy me that you're not up against the wall. So I'm going to do that really quickly. At least do that. Okay, let's get away from the radiation. Alright, so we picked up an anvil, and I mentioned briefly that this thing is kind of important. Let's show you why it is. We can make another type of bench now that we have this thing. Repair and salvaging station. This will let us break down things by bringing them to this particular spot, and it also will allow us to repair equipment that we possess without needing to use duct tape. Probably a coil? 1 anvil, 6 duct tape, 2 pipes, and 2 coils. We have 10 coils. We can go ahead and take 2 of them. I guess we should pin this, by the way. Duct tape. There's no way for me to enter in how much duct... I already have 3 duct tape. What else do we need? No. I need 3 more duct tape. With 6 total. And 2 pipes. Put our tomato seed up there, and then... There we go. I think we'll put this near the other outlet. Because like the crafting station, this needs to be powered. Alright! Now, let's show you how we can use this. So, let's get a piece of metal. Oh, and clicking on this to use it unlocks a few recipes as well for us. So, if you click the giant green repair item, and then hover over a thing, you can see what it takes to repair that item. To repair this to full, no matter what its current durability is, we'll take one piece of metal scrap for our pipe club, for example. You can also break down things by clicking on the scrap item button, and then clicking on a thing you want to scrap, which will earn you the thing that it showed you you would gain. So now, because I don't really need all these screwdrivers, for example, nor do I need, for example, this office desk, we can use this to break them down immediately. We can also break down the office desk for some wood. We can break down the desk leg for some more wood. There we go. And now our repair problems are more or less handled. Something else to drink. As long as we're in the area, I would like to begin thinking about solving some of our food problems. There's other things we can make, and I think one of the things we should make is a portable stove. Right now, we're limited to cooking on a single stovetop, this. And if you've played games like Don't Starve, well, you can make one crock pot, you kind of want a second, and you probably want a third. This way you can cook all your food all at once, perhaps, or more food without waiting around for it to finish. So what do we need to make one of these? It's a coil, a keyboard, probably plastic? Might be a hose, I think it's plastic though, and some pipes. Do we have the plastic to make one of them? We do. I would like to make 2 of these if I can. We'll use some pipes. Now we should make something else first, but we'll make these and then we'll make the other things I need to make. We want some keyboards. Those are in office supplies. There we go. Notice that when we click on it to place it, that power outlets highlight the area around them. This hints that you will need power to run these. We'll put these near our other stove. No problem, you're thinking. Let's go ahead and just power it. Well, you can't actually reach, it can't reach that. So we need to somehow get the power to where I place these. I mean, I could just package these and put one stove there, another stove someplace else, but that's really inconvenient. So now we're going to go ahead and do a few other things. We're going to go ahead, assuming I have enough pieces for it, and first off make a plug strip. This will allow me to split the power from a power outlet to several devices at once, rather than needing a single outlet for per object I want powered. These need, I think, a coil? I don't think they need a CPU. We'll grab one of those and some metal. They do need a CPU. Okay. So, we're going to want a CPU. We're going to want a coil. And we're going to want, I think, 2 metal is what it said. Okay, so with this, let's see, where do we want to put this? I will put it right here. It'll require a bit of distance and a bit of work, and probably arguably waste tech scraps, but I would like to put that refrigerator we saw right here. Alternatively, I guess we can put that refrigerator over here instead. Let's do that. Okay, so we need to put power to the plug to start. Now, we still have the problem, Tim. Granted, this plug will let me extend the range of this by a bit, because we could plug the outlet into the power socket. And this will let me reach this, one of them at the very least. Oops, let's go ahead and try that again. But not the other one. Still doesn't have the range. It's also pretty hideous, looking at how the wires are set up like this. There is another way. Note the text in the lower right-hand section of the screen. If you have tech scrap in your inventory, you can actually place nodules, or reroutes is what the game calls it, onto the ground. Oh, and notice the red. That is too far for it to reach. So we could put one here, for example. And now that power is going to this. You can place them on walls, on the ceiling, on the floor. They can also go through walls. Now from here, we can drop down our power socket. You can also put the power socket on the wall. I guess we'll do that. Oh, I want it facing the other way. And now, there we go. We can power our stoves. This will let us cook more food now. Plus now, I feel like I can probably go ahead and take our extra frying pans. There we go. Now granted, we made 2 of these, we only had 1 extra frying pan. So, oh, actually that's not true. We had a third. We have an extra portable stove, and we find more frying pans or pots, so we can cook other things as well. Okay. So that was some future-proofing. We should do more future-proofing, though, as long as we're here. There are other things that we are concerned about power. We're going to need to make some batteries. The TV that used to be here hinted that we are authorized to use approved batteries when it comes to powering things overnight. To that end, we're going to want to power everything that requires power with at least 1 small battery at the start of the game here. In this instance, I'm just going to grab all this stuff. I think we need metal. And let's make a bunch of them. We in particular want to keep our crafting bench powered. We probably want to keep our new stovetops powered too. We're going to need a lot of batteries, though right now we can only make 3. There we go. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff back in their containers. So, you'd think you have room under this to place the battery, but you don't. So we'll put it over here. So the way it works is that you route the power to the battery, and then the battery to the thing. The battery will gain power during the day as it's powered by the socket, and also route the same amount of power through itself to anything that you've plugged it into. That's probably a bad way of explaining it. Just know that the power is going to the battery, it will fill the battery up entirely, and we can still use the crafting bench that we set up here as well, without any trouble. At night, the power goes out, and instead now the battery will power the crafting station, instead of the outlet powering both battery and crafting station. There is not enough power in a single battery to keep any thing it's plugged into powered for the entirety of the night. For about 2 hours, there will be no power in our crafting station. From about 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock. We'll go ahead and power this as well. Now, the repair station does allow you to place a battery under it, so we'll do that. There we go. The blue is an indicator, by the way, on the battery of how many objects it is powering. The yellow behind it indicates how much power is currently in the battery's reserves. You can stick batteries under these, but you have to get it just right. And it looks like I got it wrong earlier. Okay, so no battery under those. Alright, there we go. Some of our battery problems are solved. It's already 2 p.m. My goodness, we spent a lot of time doing this today. We are a little hungry. Guess we'll eat some peccary chop. And viewer, back up to the data farm. I think this entire video will be us just gathering resources. Many videos will be just this. But in particular, the very beginning portions of the game, it's mostly this. We want more batteries. That means we need more coils. We want that refrigerator brought downstairs. This way our food doesn't spoil as quickly also. And we want 2 batteries powering that, because we do not want power to go out on that at all. Alright, hello, kitchen. I see we spawned in a cafeteria tray. Got some more oil. Game spawns more frying pans and a pot for us. I guess we'll take another knife since they're giving us... This game's just spawning in more of them. Once again, we want the refrigerator. There we go. We can stick it on our platform cart. You can take paintings, by the way, and pictures off the walls. Let's add a little bit of decor to where we currently are staying. Oh! Slushie machine. We got some money. Let's go ahead and buy some slushies. I haven't mentioned it. You should always try to take or interact with everything that's an object in this game, because you could unlock some more information about new items you can create. So we've learned how to make a slushy bomb. Slushies give us a little bit of thirst fill, and even less hunger fill, if you just want to go ahead and, well, use them for such. But they also don't expire. There's no durability on a slushie. This is a bit weird to me. Feels like they should rot into rotten food, but they do not do so. We will make some slushy bombs when we get back to our base. Can we take down another couch? We can take another couch. How about a 4th? Wow. I mean, as long as we're taking furniture with us. Not that one. Now, platform quartz, you can stick a whole lot onto them, but the heavier it is, the slower it moves. So this is packed full of stuff, so we're not going to be moving it very quickly. Since we are here, though, and we're taking a bunch of heavy stuff back with us, let's see if we can break down any other large containers. I wouldn't mind having a small cabinet if we can get one of them. Not today. Ooh, not getting any of these. But we did get a lot of other successes, so I guess I shouldn't complain. Now, I don't like carrying around a ton of desk legs, but we need the wood that they give us. Definitely want another standing lamp. So again, every failure that we have here still gives us experience points. Now yes, we should go right for the thing. I know, it's secret, I know it's here, but we'll come back for it. We'll get it tomorrow. We are a bit overburdened. We could probably take... Okay, a chair with us. We got the parts for that chair instead. More money, more duct tape. With this chair. Okay, good enough. Let's bring this stuff downstairs. Really heavy platform cart. What do you guys think of the game? It took me a little bit to become efficient at it, but I did make the vacuum cleaner on my very first time around that I could. Just because in a game like this, I like experimenting with every single thing I can. I see you, first aid kit. Oh, you might be wondering, Tim, can you heal Alice? I haven't tried it. Oh, there's no health kit here. I haven't tried it recently, but I do not believe you can interact with any of the unfortunate folks that you meet who might be injured in this game. You, to my knowledge, cannot bandage them or heal them. If we have time, we'll make an attempt after we get all this stuff brought home. What's that? We have that giant desk in the way of the platform cart? We'll just package it, move it out of the way. I probably shouldn't even have it here. That desk right there. Oh, I didn't finish. Oh! There's a bunch of stuff I didn't finish doing. Something else we can use this desk for. We can break down those raw pests and get bioscrap for them. Which is probably a better use of them at this early stage of the game than making food out of them. They can be used in a soup recipe, which actually isn't so bad. Soup is very powerful, but we need cooking 3 to make soup. We also need a pot full of water to help us with it. We'll cover soup soon. We're gonna make you our furniture cabinet. Stick you there. And break down some of these pieces of furniture we just took from upstairs. The cubicle plants, what are they called? I cannot remember what they're called. We have one over here. Where are these? Office plants. Okay, broken down for one plastic. They are not real plants. I guess we can hold on to some more big desks. Oh, these are damaged, by the way, slightly, which is why they have a health bar. Alright, so we wanted this refrigerator. It will require power, and we're going to absolutely want at least one battery for this. I prefer having a second, but we didn't get any coils during that adventure upstairs. We only have one pot, so pot, you go there. Have an extra pan. Oh, we can take that desk leg, put the pan in there, break down some more of these desk legs. We want at least one desk leg, though. We don't want to break down every single desk leg I have. Let's hold on to those two. Desk legs can be made to make a few other items, so we don't want... they're not only used to shatter stuff. Oh, we brought back some slushies. So we learned how to make slushy bombs. We need tech for that. Tech scraps. Slushy bombs are actually really powerful. They don't really do much damage, but they freeze something in place, stopping it from attacking you and rooting it there for several seconds, like 4 or 5 seconds, which is more than enough time to hopefully deal with the creature, depending upon the weaponry that you're carrying around with you. And you get 3 of them, which I don't understand why you get 3. You should really just get 1, but you get 3 of them per craft that you do. So hold on to you now. Alright, we also brought back some decor. Let's see. We'll put this... There we go, by our workbench. We brought back an extra knife. Stick you there. A little hungry. I guess we can have the salts. Time check? It's getting rather late. We're gonna run back upstairs and see if we can get some more coils. Once again, we want 2 batteries for that refrigerator. I forgot to bring the healing item for you, Alice. I'm so sorry. I don't think we can heal you, though. We want one of these. We don't want to stay up here because there is a robot up here. And while I might be able to kill the robot with what I have, it would be extraordinarily painful, and we'd have to get extremely lucky to do so. The bots do decent damage and have a great amount of strength. Constitution. Hit points. There we go. That's the proper word to use. No, you're here for coils, Tim. What? Monitors. Yes, I'm right near you, I know, but I'll get it next time. Get it next episode. Giga glue. Duct tape. That's all the room we have. Ooh, another water cooler, but we don't have any inventory space. Kind of dangerous doing that. We have now no nets, but we'll take that with us. I don't know where it was, but we're out of here. I think it was on the other side of that crystal wall. Let's
This
put...
sector will be powered down momentarily. If you have not already evacuated the facility, consider this your top priority.
Let's put this here and quickly see. Well, we can do this too. Only 1 coil, okay. Can we heal her? I don't think we're capable of doing so. Oh, it's H, by the way. Hit H, I think that's the default hotkey, to store things that your character might be carrying if you don't want to see him flopping it around. Alice, can we heal you? I cannot do so. You can whack people with weaponry in this game, throw grenades at them, all sorts of stuff. They will not die. They will remain perfectly fine. Although there'll be a lot of blood all over the ground if you attempt to do so. Let's see. Oh, we have more stuff to break down here, I see. Also have another office plant. Begin lighting up the kitchen. Now, I mentioned that it was really important to keep the crafting bench powered, and Well, not anywhere near as important to keep the repair bench and salvage station powered, but it is very important to keep this powered in particular. Your crafting benches also act as a suppressor. Enemy spawn points are disabled in a radius from it. Remember the pests we killed in the kitchen? Probably by day 5, they begin to respawn, if they can, which means things you built in here in particular will come under attack. I guess we should talk about that really quickly. But I would like to go and get some experience points while we're talking about this stuff. Creatures will attack you if you attack them, and attack your... Well, hold on, let's rephrase this. Most enemies in the game will always attack you if they can, if they see you. But they also will attack your structures, or structures in the game, if that structure was not in its original 100% exact position. If there was a pest here, if
Any
this creature...
colder and I'll be homeostatic.
If this creature right here was a pest, and we built a file cabinet here, and it saw the file cabinet, it would attack it. If there was a file cabinet already here, it would ignore it entirely. If we took that file cabinet, packaged it, and placed it back up in exactly 100% the position it had been in, the pest will still actually, now that I think about it, recognize that a person built that file cabinet now and attack it. So if you don't want your structures being attacked, leave them in the, or things being attacked, leave them in the exact position that they were, and creatures will ignore them. They won't go out of their way to attack them. A creature will attack a structure. If you were in the area and you attack the monster and it was attacking a structure, it will then prefer to attack you rather than the structure. Anything else we can talk about for things? When a structure is in its blue form, like this, it is untargetable. Creatures can walk right through it. They won't. It can't be destroyed or harmed in any way. If you're desperate to save something, like I don't do this, but if you're desperate to save something, and it's being heavily damaged, run up to the thing, package it. Then it won't be destroyed. Refrigerators, in particular, are something you might want to consider this for in the early parts of the game before you can get infinite refrigerators. We will cover infinite resources in a bit, probably 2 or 3 videos from now, when we have an opportunity to have witnessed the TV tell us about infinite resources. There is a in-game explained reason why some things you can gather an infinite amount of. I'm Chuck, 250. Because we took off that cushioned breastplate, our cold resistance is no longer great enough to reduce the amount of cold we are being affected by. Guess we'll talk about this really quick. I think I might have talked about this before, but just in case I did not. When you are cold, there is a chance that your character will become frozen in place, as if you were hit by a slushy bomb. I could throw one of those at my feet and show you what it's like. I guess we can do that. Waste of a good slushy bomb. But we'll do it. I think this will work. This happens to you. You are encased in ice. We cannot move. We cannot throw anything. We cannot change our equipment. There we go. And we break out after a few seconds. There is a chance of that occurring.
It's absolutely Siberian.
The colder that we are. It's a low risk currently. We are very cold. We are shivering. Our teeth are chattering. But we're not in frostbite temperatures, I suppose. And as such, it is unlikely to occur. Heat works a bit differently. The hotter that you are, the more risk you are of vomiting. I believe that the amount of stamina, or rather I think how tired you are, also is impacted by the amount of heat that you are being impacted by. Anyway, early game isn't much we're doing at night, so we'll totally take advantage of the fact that we're not doing much to increase some of our stats. And viewer, we're going to go ahead and take care of any needs we have, and then I think we survived 3 days effectively, so we'll call the video here. Hopefully my audio's coming out a little bit better. I did adjust the music volume and sound effects in the last video. I do apologize for the early bit of it where I had not done so. It was a little overbearing, the background music. How thirsty are we? Kind of thirsty. As you can see, viewer, our water needs are now handled. I know, I'll say this too, we never really have to worry about water now. There are, I think, another 10 or so water coolers available to us at this moment. And as you can see, we haven't even gone through half of them in a day. So we could last like 40 days easily on just a water cooler water. And there are other options available to you for dealing with thirst. So choosing being extra thirsty, dry skin, not a bad starting trait to take. Okay, let us sleep. And then viewer, next episode we'll do more of the same. We're just going to be going back to the data farm to gain more coils in particular, but we'll begin breaking down everything we find there, and we'll get that secret. Or another object that we don't need, but is really useful for us to acquire there. Now I'm thinking about, we haven't found a hammer yet, and there's a hammer in the room I'm thinking of visiting there too, so we'll get that next episode. And thank you all for watching this, hopefully it was entertaining, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.